Welcome to my channel VG CBSE Academy. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and comment. If you need one-on-one sessions, please mail me to vgricha45@gmail.com. Today we are going to learn about clauses. What is a clause and what are the kinds of subordinate clause. Previous videos you have learned about the clauses part 1 and 2. You can refer to it. Under that, we are going to expand and go with kinds of subordinate clause. What is a subordinate clause? Subordinate clause is a clause which depends on the principal clause in the sentence for its full meaning. Let's look deep into the kinds of subordinate clauses. There are three kinds of subordinate clauses: noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause. Let's look at the classification of these clauses. The clause which does the work of a noun is called the noun clause. The clause which does the work of an adjective, it is called as an adjective clause. The clause which does the work of an adverb is called as an adverb clause. Look at the following sentences. I know where he lives. Look at the picture there. This is a noun clause. Look at the picture of the house. I know the place where he lives. So it is called as an adjective clause. Look at the picture of the traveling. I shall go where he lives. This is called as an adverb clause. Now let me explain you why it is called as a noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. How can you identify it? In the first sentence, I know where he lives, the clause is the object of the verb know. Therefore, it is called as a noun clause. In the sentence 2, where he lives qualifies the noun, that is a place. Therefore, it is an adjective clause. In sentence 3, I shall go where he lives. In this, where he lives modifies the verb go. Therefore, it is an adverb clause. We have seen the same clause, that is, where he lives is used as a noun clause, an adjective clause, and also as an adverb clause. It all depends on the function or the work it does. So, the kind of a clause depends upon the work, the function of that clause in a sentence. First, find the function of that clause and then state its kind. Let's look at the function of a clause. For example, when you are using when. Do you know when he left is a noun clause. Do you remember the time when he left? It is qualifying about the time there. So it is an adjective clause. I was at home when he left. It is specifically saying that where you were. So at that time. So it is called as an adverb clause. Now look at by using that. He is afraid that he will fail. It's a noun clause. I'm glad that you have come. This is explaining that the reason for why you were glad. So it is called as an adverb clause of reason. We eat that we may live. So here it is speaking about the purpose. So that is why it is called as an adverb clause of purpose. The next one which you can see is that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. It's a proverb which you have known very well. So it's an adjective clause. Now look at using where. I want to know where he stays. This is a noun clause. I went to the city where I was born. This is an adjective clause. I found the book where I had kept it. This is an adverb clause. Now let's look with why, if, which, who. I do not know why she has not attended the meeting. This is the reason it is explaining, and it's a noun clause. I do not know the reason why he has failed. Modifying or explaining about the noun, the object of it. So it is an adjective clause. Do you know Which way leads to the library? By using which. It's a noun clause. The book which you gave is fantastic. This is an adjective clause. By using who. Teja asked him who he was. It is a noun clause. God helps those who help themselves. It is an adjective clause. By using the if clause. I asked him if he would stay back there in Italy. It is a noun clause and it is conditional. If you work hard, you will pass. This is an adjective clause of condition. Now let's just recap once the kinds of subordinate clauses and its functions. So you have seen that there are three clauses: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. Function and its kinds, let us just recap. The subordinate clause is introduced by some subordinate conjunction. You have seen by using which, where, how, which, where, that, if, and when. So a relative pronoun or a relative adverb like who, that. Generally, the principal clause has no connective before it. The same word may introduce different types of subordinate clause. The subordinate clause may be the same, yet performs different functions, which you have seen it with the same, where he lives, how many kinds of clauses that we have seen with that same word, with the same clause. So find the function of a clause in the sentence to understand its kind. So I think you have understood what are the kinds of subordinate clauses. Thank you. Once again, welcome to my channel, VG CBSE Academy. Please kindly follow this channel. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want one-on-one sessions, please mail me to bgirija@45.gmail.com or 9535609928. Thank you very much for